back. Yeah, I know. I noticed because I was like, that thing is not moving how it's supposed to be. Okay, so originally we were just setting up some lines. That doesn't matter too much. What matters now is that we are looking at the bonds right now. I feel like we should actually record this as a private thing. It's like it's not a private thing, but click start recording, and then be like, what's going on with the bond rates? You know what I mean? Do you want to do that?
Sure.
Okay, now we're recording. So, hey guys, what's up? So we're recording this in tandem with our stream right now. What we're pointing out right now is something kind of important. We're looking at the U.S. Treasury bond rates right now, and so, we've kind of been avoiding that for a long time now. I mean, like, just the whole market in general hasn't really been paying too much attention to it, but today, the TLT, the VIX, all these, and gold actually, all of these gapped up. And yesterday, the market received about a 1% move, a 1% drop very suddenly. And we didn't really know exactly where that came from. So, and now with the upswing of, the TLTs, gold, we're starting to have to look back at the deep fundamentals of what's going on in the market. And one of those right now is the bond rates. So, do you want to go ahead and explain this part? Basically, you
got it. Okay. So for any bond rates, you typically want a higher yield return for long-term holds. As an investment, as something guaranteed, you would want that in something. But in this case, you can see that the yield rates here are much lower than the short-term 3 months hold. And so that doesn't make sense for just traditional investors to actually do. They're getting a higher yield for a shorter term, a shorter time period, and so
that's bad because that incentivizes people to purchase things in the short term, which is not how the economy works. Markets want longer term positions. They want long term growth, right? And so, because here you're seeing that out of 3 months you get 1.5% out of buying one U.S. Treasury versus buying the 2 year, which gives you less, people are automatically going to pick the 3 months. And the reason that is because if you have a choice between putting in $1,000 and getting 1.5% out of it or 1.3% out of it, you're going to take the one that's higher. Plus, this one requires you to spend in less time. And as a result of that, that means you're in a short-term economy. We were talking about this way back when, at the beginning in August, when this was still happening. This is back when when the 10-year and the 2-year inverted. So what that means is when the 2-year is higher than the 10-year, that's what we considered, at least at the time, to be considered an inversion. You can use a few of the other ones too, and it would still be the same thing. For example, right now, the 10-year and the 3 months are inverted. And because of that could potentially be a yield curve inversion. Because, these are the yields of the US Treasuries. Now, one of the things that's very problematic is because the 3 months is so much bigger than the rest of these and not the 30-year, and we kind of expect that the 30-year will remain kind of where it is because they're still long terms. Actually, no, that's not entirely true because during August they had dropped to the lowest it had ever been. So it had come down quite a bit, and so today, I mean, it's higher than that, but I mean, this is a bad outlook as far as like people's expectations of the future. This has a tendency to be like, lots of uncertainty, lots of, a lot of these different variables that kind of put people off. So this is a very important thing, along with the information about oil. Oil is down, or oil is up, but not as much as the TLT gold, right?
I don't know.
Okay, well, I'll go ahead and research that a little bit further. But for right now, this is a very important indicator for how our outlook in the rest of 2020 might be. So, keep treasuries on your watch, keep the bond rates, keep all of that in mind. Watch the TLT, which is the 20-year treasury rates on Barclays. What is it? It's Barclays. Barclays has an ETF that defines it. So that's what that is. So keep an eye on that, and then watch for gold, the prices of gold, and the VIX, which is the volatility indicators. When those start spiking up, that's when you start to see the S&P 500 start to spike down. So just keep that in mind as you kind of go along with this market. I'm not saying there's a recession, but I'm saying that this is these are pre-indicators to a recession typically. So that's what you want to keep in mind. Cool. That was easy. Now we can just open that back up. Cool. So whenever we're doing like general stuff, let's just keep this up. But then when you want to show something on screen, you just,
take it down.
Yeah, just take it down. It's really easy.
So window capture does that?
Yeah, you just click window capture on and off. So we don't accidentally.
So window capture is a lock system, right?
Window capture I could full screen it, and if I full screen it, then it would literally just show this.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
And so as a result, it would just lock the screen to whatever that is. So that's pretty cool. I was gonna search something. God damn it, what was it? Was it oil prices? No.
You sick, bro?
No, I'm not. Oh shit, that's what I was gonna check.
Corona?
Bitcoin.
Oh yeah, they injected it or something?
No, I don't know about injection, but Bitcoin dropped 6% yesterday at 1 p.m.
Oh, okay. So I think CNBC had something to do with it. It was like, I'm not entirely sure what it was.
Okay.
They said that they had instead of acknowledging gold as an unlimited ceiling, like it could go up higher and higher, they instead injected their money into Bitcoin for some reason, or something along those lines. Which is
Really?
weird. Yeah.
Let me check it out. Injection. What did they say?
Okay, Mom.
Was this very new, recent?
Yeah, it was yesterday.
Crypto market to see a massive injection of capital into 2020 due to this covert factor.
Excuse.
Who the fuck says covert factor?
1.2 trillion yuan injection. That's important too.
What the fuck?
That's why we didn't drop yesterday, apparently.
Because of the yuan injection?
Yeah.
Oh, because I think they're thinking about pulling back on the China deal, aren't they?
Yeah, it says over here. We would have dumped today if they didn't pump the market with China not cutting back on the deal because of the virus. Because of virus.
Okay.
So I don't know entirely what that sentence means, but.
You're the pop-out chat out, right?
The what?
The pop-out chat for the stream. Because we just have a hole. Is it private? This might be private. Go to edit.
No, I don't think it is.
No, it's not. By the way, did you know we have a Gmail? Because I didn't. But apparently I made one.
You did?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, you're good. Everything's good. Just pop it.
End stream.
That's the wrong thing.
Oh, cool.
Next time. Yeah, I think apparently you can just close it outright.
Really?
Yeah, but I don't know how you'd end the stream if you closed it. So
that means you can just stream without knowing you're streaming.
that's terrifying.
Yeah.
Good thing we don't use this computer for anything else.
Cool. Actually, I'll keep it like this.
Oh.
Participants and see people come.
Oh yeah, that's not a bad idea. Well, it might not if they don't have like a, I don't know, specific name or whatever. They might not say anything. I don't know. I guess we'll see.
I think you.
Actually,
No, you type in a nickname
Oh, do you really?
for live.
Let me try.
Yeah, to chat
Let me try it.
in order to speak.
Let me Google.
Nugget up, Roku up, Amazon up. See, everything is kind of
Pushing up.
going down.
that this computer?
No, it's that one.
I'm in.
Say something.
I might have to ask. It might make me say something.
Oh wait, you're okay.
Yeah, I had to sign into chat.
So yeah.
So I guess either way that doesn't change anything because you have to be able to see them, right? To
Yeah.
see the chat.
Yeah.
So let me see.
Damn, this looks good.
Which does?
This 148 breakout. And this is all-time highs, I think. I know it's $1. $1 more till. But this is where sellers reside. I'm gonna open. Should I open up the Tasty Works?
I mean the TLT. Yeah, I think so. But I think the TLT. You have the window capture up, right?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Okay. So that means regardless of whatever window's open. Make sure it doesn't accidentally open on it. Apparently, it still shows up though in the top left-hand corner of the name.
Oh, yeah.
I noticed it the other day. I love that it doesn't fucking show anything though. Oh.
What the fuck? This is a family-friendly channel.
Yeah, don't say bad words, bro.
I do. Hey, I already logged in.
Yeah, probably. Because I was logged into it.
Cool. So this is fully there.
Oh, Google?
This
VA?
VA, yeah.
Oh, cool. Is Google okay for us? Where are you, Google? I don't know where we keep her. Oh, 510? Yeah, we're fine as far as Google's concerned,
Okay.
I think.
We have protection too for today.
Oh, against the downward market?
For the downward, yeah.
Oh, like our Tesla puts?
No.
What is it?
Google.
Google is our protection?
I had a debit spread on Millie's.
Whose?
Millie.
The Millie account?
Yeah. The Millie account.
Debit spread for what? Google?
I don't know anymore.
No, okay, wait, what are you talking about? I actually don't know.
There's a debit spread on Google puts for today.
When did we open those?
Yesterday.
When?
We talked about it, about getting
Yeah,
protection.
I remember, as a protection, so it just
Yes.
completely like whether or not it maxes out. Is that the idea?
The idea is that if it goes down, we'll max out on the credit spread and lose, but also max out on the debit spread.
Oh, so it's like completely neutral?
Somewhat. It's $250 of protection instead of $500.
Oh, okay.
So
Interesting. Do we lose that if it stays down?
what do you mean?
Like, since it's a debit spread, it's gonna expire to 0,
Yeah.
so we're gonna lose it.
Yes.
How much is it?
It's like $20.
Oh, okay, that's worth it.
Yeah.
Close it, I guess, if you can though, early, or if you can profit off it. Because we'll figure out early in the day whether or not, or like somewhere
Yeah, because
midday.
like TLTs get. I mean, I don't know entirely, right? It's,
Yeah. But it'll be good to be at least protected. Is it the
Yeah.
same strikes?
No, it's above, which is good.
Oh shit! Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing, actually.
But that's why it's $250 instead of $500.
So we want it to come down some, but not all the way.
That'd be ideal, yeah.
Okay.
BA is just coming down.
Our Teslas are kind of doing well, because we're already up something on those. The account hit over 9,000 today.
Yeah, well, it's not going to anymore.
Yeah, as a
OLED.
oh shit, yeah. What is OLED at? That's a shame. I like this stock. I'm glad I rebought the puts though, like the second put.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So how much did we put? How much did we put into this?
Probably 100 total.
Okay, so 180, 190.
How? Oh yeah.
Just two of these.
100, or so 200. Yeah. Josh, you idiot.
No. We are also idiots.
I know. I'm not sad about it. Okay, so the monthly contracts expire today. PMI data is coming out at, so what, 8:45 our time? So 15 minutes after market open.
Oh, that's gonna be interesting.
I know.
All right, so we got to kind of be a little bit more active.
Yeah. Okay.
Prepare for what? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
Like some levels, some plans
Have you
at
gone?
levels.
Have you gone through all the levels and stuff like that already?
No,
Okay, so
I
let's
have
do that.
not. I have not.
Let's do that then.
So I'll start from the top. You start from the bottom of the list.
Do we have the same list?
ATVI.
I don't think.
No, we don't.
Do. Can you share that with me then?
Actually, your list has some things that I don't have. Like ATVI is still good.
Yeah, mine says full list, but it's not a full list. It's a lie.
Quickly.
It's gonna go away. Just texted me. You can't.
You have it open? Like open up the thing where you can.
Just sharing.
Yeah. Think or soon not found.
Interesting. Is it because you did it twice?
Deny.
I'm curious as to whether or not it just disappears or not. Because I wonder if that stuff shows up because I'm 100% sure it does.
The fuck? Why is this?
Alright, it's fine. Forget it.
It's forever gone. Alright, just do your lines. Whoa.
Mm.
Look at Roku.
Roku moved big yesterday.
Yeah.
I like Microsoft.
No, but look at the daily on Roku. It respects this 200 SMA a lot.
Yeah, so big voluntary bounce, you think?
Yeah.
I don't even have the SMA up here.
Pre-markets.
I wouldn't even know. This is also a low in the last, 5 months, I think. It just took support off that.
You're right, yeah. So, I mean, we can open another set of Roku
Calls?
puts. Oh, yeah, we could do calls,
I
yeah.
think just do calls outright.
Yeah, let's do calls. Yeah.
Okay, so do you want to write that down? You have a thing right there.
Yeah.
Just keep that down. So we'll do it kind of cheapish. Roku's a mover, so I might get the fuck up. They had their earnings already, right?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. What was that thing that I was in that I was holding for a while that Josh did? And it was like up a lot already. And then I think I closed it a little earlier right before it hit a ceiling.
Redfin.
Redfin? Is that doing well?
Yeah, it is. I don't know why your alerts didn't go off. It's up another 40.
Holy fuck. This is where I got out.
Mm-hmm.
This is where it is. But this is where I got out.
No, you didn't.
I got up here. Oh no, I got up here.
Yeah.
Wait, you said it's up another 40?
Mm-hmm.
Like the price of the option is up 40?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So you checked that already?
Yeah, I did.
Alright, cool. Should we enter again?
Maybe. What is that? Nice. It's still kind of going up.
It's still kind of like stuck in this thing.
Maybe we can go in smaller.
Or bigger. Uber is
Or
moving all of
smaller.
its employees to work. What does that even mean? Like WeWork? It is WeWork. Holy shit. Bro, why have we not been like just constant shorts on work? This is why. Because this makes no fucking sense. Wait, no, work
This
is
is
Slack.
Slack.
Work is Slack, yeah. WeWork did an IPO. By the way, as far as technicals go, I like OLED on the upside.
What's your basis for that?
You can look at it and you can tell me. Doesn't this look pretty good?
Is that 170 now?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's probably going to continue downwards. So this 160, and then you can expect a bounce. Because it just had earnings, so.
Yeah, I know.
So it's at
that's
168.
only if it continues, but if it bounces upwards.
Yeah.
So we're in 2 sets of puts. So theoretically, they should. I don't know what the expected move for OLED was though. It didn't do an unanticipated
135. Yeah, it didn't do an anticipated one. No.
So the IV might crush it. I don't know what are the options for it right now. 227%. So.
Oh, so definitely crushed. 227% implied.
Yeah.
Whoa. Yeah, these are
huge.
going to zero. Jesus, that's a lot.
That is a lot. That's a huge position, just
Yeah.
getting crushed like that. I mean, man, we haven't done this since Tesla back in, like, what, 2016, 2017? Jesus. That was back when... Played both sides and got crushed on both sides. I remember us vaguely coming up with the idea of a strangle on our own.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, this is brilliant.
Yeah.
This is back when we were still, like, noobs as hell. But, vaguely coming up with that idea and then, getting crushed. And we were like, how is this possible? Tesla did the thing.
Yeah.
Now, like, my largest fear about earnings is a not move. I'd rather have it move hard than not at all. Even if I'm in the wrong side. We'll see, though, because those things might recoup value in some ways. One thing they might do is if they go to zero, see if you can get them at zero. Or, like, the cost, right? Because they're a little far. They're not that close. They're, like, March. So it doesn't even make sense to sell them right now. Unless they, like, hold, like, half their value. Maybe then. I don't know. But then you're just trying to recoup a loss, and that's kind of stupid. You have to start watching the way that we... Watching the reasons and the way that we hold stuff, I think is kind of important.
Yeah.
So, like, UNH, for example. When did UNH start becoming, like, a fucking death swing,
like
you know
2
what I
days
mean?
after.
Yeah, exactly. So
you should just get out.
Right. I mean, it's like it's hard because it's like an ego thing when you drop out your positions and stuff like that. But it is what it is. Like you have to be able to like kind of man up and do it. By the way, could you post the video we just recorded?
Okay. It's
I can do it.
No participant. Sure.
Yeah. I've just gotten good at the multitasking aspect of this. Go live upload video.
Actually, Z is a good spot.
Is that a good spot?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
How's it doing for market?
It's for a short, you mean?
For either move actually.
It's funny enough.
think
It's at
upwards,
63, right?
More upwards than downwards.
Okay, interesting. There's a huge gap there now, so
Yeah.
it's gonna fill that gap at some point. You know that.
At some point, but not now. For sure, not now.
Why not get some debit spreads, like some cheap ones?
Like if anything, it'll probably hit 60 and then come back up. But definitely not the full gap.
Today's the 21st. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I would like debit spreads. The March 20s are a $5. Oh my god, yeah, that's pretty good.
They're like cheap. You mean?
Yeah, $20 apart for a $5 spread. That's a lot.
Oh shit! Really?
20 for
For that bottom?
Mhm.
How far out?
75 and 80.
Like what's the month?
March.
Can you go further than that? Because I don't think it's gonna hit in March. I think actually it probably will. When in March?
May?
Maybe
This is March and the end of March 20th.
check out what the May months are. Like maybe it's the same. Let me try April. Same thing.
So
15.
150 essentially.
That costs 150.
Spread, yeah.
The $20 is fucking free, basically. So I would say just take that outright when the market opens. Entering recession.
Then I think for today we might want to double up on the beyonds because those went from 40 to 20. They went half.
Okay. We're in puts, right?
We're in calls.
Are we selling the calls? Or we're
No,
just
we're
outright
in
calls?
Calls. Just debit calls.
They went from 40 to 20?
Yeah.
So how many do we have? One? So we need 2 now?
We might as well double up.
Okay.
It's after earnings, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is definitely playable. I don't know why.
Why we didn't?
Yeah, like from here to here.
Yeah,
Nice
just
spot.
just riding
Yeah, so I mean this is similar to Roku. So we should do the Rokus then.
Okay. Cool. Video's up. If you guys want to see it, if you're there for it, then cool. If you're not, then yeah, it's all good. All good in the hood, y'all.
Who are you talking to?
People on stream, bro. People on stream from the future or us, you know.
Yeah.
I love myself, so I have to talk to myself because I love myself.
I gotta go at like 9:30.
What?
I gotta go at like 9:30.
Why?
Class.
You have a class today?
Mhm. I missed it last time. When he took attendance.
Last week. How long is that class?
Like an hour.
Okay. I forgot how to change the default, like, thing at the bottom. Videos, playlists, analytics, comments. Oh, here we go. Upload defaults.
I think getting those 212s on McDonald's today would probably be good.
The 212s?
Yeah, because McDonald's is at 214.
Okay.
So if it drops today, along the spot, expect a big return.
Cool. I just realized this whole time I haven't been tagging anything.
What you mean tag?
Like
no hashtags and stuff?
Like no hashtags, none of that. So I'm gonna go ahead and make a default set of SEOs.
Might as well just enter spy puts today.
That's what the point of the UVXYs are.
Yeah. You should do that. many did you get?
10.
You got 516 calls at 10 cents. Wow. Nice.
Wow.
February 28th. 16 calls at 10 cents. Wait, what?
What's up?
Those 16 calls are now 8 cents.
It went down?
Yeah.
Wait, the puts. Or no, the UVXY calls? They're down? How's it possible?
Why is UVXY is down right now? 5%.
Why the hell is it? Oh, we did this. I was like, why is this so? Actually, yeah, I'm gonna maximize this sub because I don't care about the rest. Doesn't look down to me.
Then Robinhood is fucking up again.
Well, why would it be priced in right now? It's after hours.
What do you mean? I mean, their prices before close.
Their prices.
Oh, it's up 5%. Nice. No, but the close of yesterday gave me, like, I should be looking at that price, and that price is 8 cents.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to get these keywords.
Mm-hmm.
Because we've been going without them, and I realized that they actually help a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
So we've been growing without this?
We've been growing without this. We'd be growing way faster with it, I think. Because, like, people aren't finding it as quickly.
Yeah.
So, but they would be.
Yeah.
So.
Better late than never.
Yeah, exactly. So I found a list of keywords and stuff, but I think there's more. So I'm trying to think of some. If you can come up with some, tell me. I'm gonna put Tesla.
Recession.
Oh yeah, good catch. Expansion? No, that doesn't make sense.
Presidential election.
I look at so many random ones.
Democrats, Republicans.
Financial. I'll put financial markets. I can't spell finance. You get up to 500 characters. I'm gonna use them all.
Francisco.
Tesla. I'll write Tesla normally. BYND. Just keep a few of those.
Yeah. Gold. Do gold.
GLD. I feel like
everyone
it's like.
signed the gold. Yeah.
Alright, fine. I'll keep it. Financial education. Financial freedom. That's a big one. God, this is actually amazing. These are like some of the most used. They have an index. They have an index called a Casper rank. Or Kisper rank.
Oh, I've heard of it. Yeah.
Should be using these then. Financial crisis. Financial advice. Oh, news. World news. Hey guys, anyone who's here, you're just listening to me tag this page. Do you want to check for more things, more levels? So we have two in mind. We have the UVXYs, the Rokus, and what else? You wanted to get into in something. McDonald's, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. It's a good thing we forget shit all the time. We put them on the board. I could put money in. I could put money in the grave. Alright, they're gonna automatically be public, alright?
Money, yeah.
I don't know what the fuck
Money
that
bag,
is.
yo, one,
Money
two, three,
clean.
let's go.
What is that a song?
These are all songs.
Whatever. Let them happen. Let them discover.
I'm sick, by the way.
Yeah, I know. How's
you
the
better
gym?
burn your eardrum. For anyone who doesn't have context, stay without context because you don't need it.
You're better off. Me watching this video in the future will not have context either. For those of you who don't know, I have a short-term memory loss problem. I forget things after about a month. Which is why I'm perfect for the financial history. Okay. Investing. I was trying to invest. Here I was thinking I could fill this whole thing up, but I can't. It's fucking hard. Investment. Did I already write that one? I need it by Kisparindex, mate. Let's go. Investment. Investigation.
Incestigation.
Bruh.
That's a perfect play on words, though. I've never heard that term.
Incestigation?
Yeah.
It's not a term, bro. Does Josh tag his things? Because if so, I'm going to use his tags. Shut the fuck up, Josh. I don't want to hear about your ads. Why does he run ads? He makes millions of dollars. This is rude. Oh, Robin Hood, bruh.
Robin Hood fake news.
Day trading. Oh, futures, options trading, that shit. Yeah, okay. That is hard. Cryptocurrency. None of the shit that we...
Dogecoin.
Concurrency? That's what I got. I'll write Dogecoin.
No, don't.
I'll put Bitcoin. Currency. I hate, you know who I hate? I hate people who try to...
Is anyone on?
Anyone here? Hello. Let me check. Sorry about this, guy.
Quickly.
Nobody.
Damito. Bonito.
Flore.
Mamacito. So we should only be looking at like
3 stocks
few
now.
things, yeah.
You can maximize them on these side ones if you want to.
Yeah.
Whichever ones you're
So
interested in.
like Tesla.
Tesla, we have to make a decisive decision about.
Apple, Nvidia, and Amazon. I'm a boss baby.
I know how to dance like a man.
But I dance like a man.
I saw Mitch.
Have you heard
You
this song?
remember Mitch or Beginner Trader? This guy.
Yeah.
Like you remember, he was like our first stream ever. Period.
Yeah.
Nah, his stream grew quite a bit actually, but not not that much. I think it was what, like 2000 when we were watching him.
Yeah. What is it now?
17.
Wow. He grew.
He grew, and his setup is a lot more
Yeah.
cooler.
Yeah.
It's like
and he's streaming himself too.
yeah, he streams himself, so it's not just his voice anymore. I never knew, but now he shows his trades too, because I don't think he showed his trades back then.
Yeah.
Like we would just hear him talk about it.
He
You
shows
remember
it.
that shit? We had that one song playing and shit like that. It was fucking
And that terrible like point in between that, because it was an hour-long video.
yeah.
And so there's a certain song within that hour-long video that was like
Something
like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. Unfortunately, what I don't like about Beginner Trader is that I don't know if it counts for like the market. I think it just counts for everything else. We're almost out of characters. I only have 4. What can I fit into 4 letters that will get me to get to 500 on this?
Cash.
What the fuck? Cash is 4 letters, you stupid bitch.
501.
Yeah, I'm serious. That makes no sense.
Is there a space? Do Cass.
Cash.
Car. New car.
Car. That doesn't make
Benz.
sense.
Bands.
Benz.
Yeah, you know. Like
What's
I
a
got
3-letter
50
word that
bands.
gets people hyped as fuck?
Gay.
Oh, I know what
Irritated
I'm gonna
as
do.
fuck.
Boom.
Nice.
WSB, I love you. You're my real hero. Alright, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna close the stream, I'm gonna reopen the stream. I'm gonna edit this, call this pre-market, and then I'm gonna redo it again.
And say post.
Cause I want a new thing. Yeah, I can save.
I want to start on a new slate.
I want a clean slate, mate.